right? So close by Maldiva when fighting Pikaboo. But this time, Pikaboo knows he's going into a demo. He might have had a little bit of time to prepare before this. Very exciting matchup here, ladies and gentlemen.
Opening that demonic gateway, just setting up already, going into the middle of the map, so he has the advantage. The sap comes in onto Snutz.
Cheap shotting the pet before he opens to stop that stun by Snutz. Very nice play by Pikaboo. All of our Snuts are getting coiled now, though.
This is
Vendetta, though, going super BM once again all over Snutz here. This is the same thing he did against Maldiva, trading out that wall a little bit late on that Vendetta, but he should be okay. It's how Pikaboo's going to recover from this. Full kidney shot onto Snutz now, not using the Trinket because he did trade out that wall. Bomb, so the Tyrant doesn't do any damage here. Pikaboo is all over Snutz here, not using that Coco Shadows, but does trade out that evasion. There's that Drain Life, trying to get some kind of fakeage out there. Trying to doesn't want to get locked out here. Pikaboo falling really low, holding on to that Coco Shadows. Does not want to trade out too many CDs too early into the matchup.
He might have to vanish, and the vanish is out.
Yeah, I think if Pikaboo's he gets a restealth here, he's going to be able to top himself off with those sweet, juicy fruit punch vials. Snutz, though, using his Hellstone and
first aid. Oh my goodness, I love what he's doing right there.
Dude, Demo is so strong in the 1v1, right? You can't disrespect Demo. He's so strong in the 1v1.
Pikaboo advantage as well.
Shout out to Kaiser in the chat who thinks Demo Warlocks are not good, by the way. Demo Warlocks are so strong in the 1v1. Pikaboo now getting to full HP once again. Gonna go for that reopener. Gonna maybe stall out for Vendetta. Yep. Actually sapping him DR. Gonna reopen cheap shot in the pet once again. Good opener by Pikaboo. I'm just a little worried how he's gonna escape this before Vendetta, but he obviously knows way better than I do. Getting stunned there in the open. This is a little sketchy. Still has Cloak of Shadows if he needs it. There's the Drain Life. Doesn't want to get locked out there. Snutz tries to stop the cast there. Getting his dots rolling again. Getting those pets summoned. Huge damage onto Pikaboo though.
I'm not sure if Pikaboo can recover from this. No restells, no vanish for 1 minute. Just going out there, getting a nice kick, stalling out the fight much as possible. I'm not sure if he has a lot of option here. Trying to build some combo points, get that full kidney shot onto Snutz. Snutz just sitting that patiently, taking the damage with that.
Oh, but full stun onto Pikaboo. He might just get crushed here. Huge damage, Cloak Shadows and Feint. It might not be enough. He has Vanish up in like 30 seconds. Trinket and Vendetta. This is what happened the last game, though. Pikaboo is so consistent. I mean, it's almost like the same matchup as we saw before. He's going to reopen before that wall comes up with Vendetta, and this is huge trouble for Snutz. Full kidney shot, no way out. You might get crushed here. Pikaboo, the move, could close this out right here. Feint spamming evasion. It might not be enough, though. He's so low. Snutz is not taking any damage. What is Demo? This is an amazing matchup, though. So reminiscent of the Maldiva matchup.
Pikaboo trying to maybe just separate right here as much as possible. Snutz somehow regaining health. This is a big
Pikaboo can get a full kidney. He will win the fight here. But the stun coming, Trinket and immediately gets that kidney.
He can't. Cutting with those pets, though. He's playing so well and so low. 1%.
Oh, barely gets that Hellstone.
Does Hellstone off at such low HP. This matchup is absolutely insane. Pikaboo's in a lot of trouble. This is so reminiscent of game one. You need to try and avoid all of these pets. Pikaboo is dangerously low, maybe 10%.
Spamming Feint, trying to live. Sips on that nice juice vial. Yeah, we will live for a little bit.
Right here. This is, I mean, rewatch Maldiva's matchup with Pikaboo. It's like the same thing. Just same exact scenario. There's the fell stun. This is not good for Mal. Oh, Pikaboo's gonna get crushed.
Pikaboo is gonna go down here, ladies and gentlemen. Snutz taking that first win.
The second game in this series. If Snutz takes this, he will move on to the finals versus Venruki. If Pikaboo can take this match, he will even it out and has a chance of fighting Venruki in the finals, which is going to be an amazing matchup either way. And then tomorrow we have EU. Snutz looking like a strong competitor. I mean, we added Snutz like just this past week. So
right. He wasn't on the list until the last, but he is just showing everyone who the dominant is. The Garrote open with that. Not opening with kidney this time.
He is opening with Vendetta. That was a Vendetta opener. He's trying to commit as much damage into Snutz as possible.
Snutz not walling it this time, though. Getting in a kidney shot, Trinket instead of walling, so he's playing it a bit different. I'm not sure if this is the move by Snutz. Not often uses wall. There's the Hellstone as well. Coil, I believe, or Hellstone's hard to tell my screen. Snutz doing a lot of damage to Pikaboo. Pikaboo using that evasion. Didn't use his wall on that Vendetta because he saw the last time he got super low, and he changed it up this time, using Trinket on the Vendetta instead of the wall.
This seems like a harder match for him this time because he didn't use wall for that Vendetta. And Pikaboo is in so much trouble here. He might have to vanish. And the vanish.
Oh, man. I mean, Pikaboo, first aid coming out by Snutz. I want to tell Pikaboo, if he has a chance to do this, he needs to stall out for more CDs.
Yeah, he needs to stall out. and just
He needs to
wait
go
for
into the damn mode
cooldowns.
because if he comes out,
Oh, the
if he comes out
hell!
too early, he's gonna get in a lot of trouble. But you know, he's a man of the people, want to put on a show. Shadow Fury coming out. Ooh, nice guess there by Snutz, but just not at the right location. Going for the opener once again. Pikaboo is not he's just coming out right away. Does not want damage to build up all over Snutz here again. Getting stunned on that kidney. Snutz playing out of his mind here. Still has that wall available. Pikaboo only really has that Cloak of Shadows. There's the Death Coil by Snutz on a Pikaboo. Pikaboo taking a lot of damage. Gonna go back to that pillar and try to do something to reset here.
Snutz really having the advantage here with that wall. Pikaboo still having the cloak though. It's gonna be interesting to see if he can get a re-stealth here, but he's not with that pet just beating up on him with that Arcanite
He might get
Reaper.
the re-stealth. He does have poison onto that Arcanite Reaper holder and gets that stealth nicely. The road opener here. He needs to get that wall out of the way. The full kidney is out.
There's a lot of damage on a Snutz right now. Still not using that wall, holding it for Vendetta. Well, Vendetta will be up in 7 seconds. There's a full stun, but he cloaked. It's not going to be enough, though. It's a lot of damage still on the Pikaboo. Drain Life coming out. Locks him on Drain Life. This is good for Pikaboo. Trying to stall this out. Using Vendetta. He has to wall this, but he can't because he was locked out. Not using that wall. Still, Snutz holding on that wall for dear life. Has Trinket. This is so scary for Snutz. Still has his wall available. Pikaboo getting caught in a coil. Pikaboo has Trinket available. Here comes the Drain Life. Oh, this is
through
the
that pillar.
This suck is so real. Evasion the pets. This is scary. I can't watch.
He has Vanish in 18 seconds. If you stall this out perfectly, he might get that re-stealth and reset the fight. I like how Pikaboo doesn't just stall out though. And the stun coming in. Trinket's immediately the full kidney shot.
And there is the wall committed to
Finally.
Snutz. Really trying to mitigate as much damage during that kidney shot. Pikaboo though having the Vanish back up, so he might be able to top himself back off here if he needs to, if he can't get the re-stealth with the pet beating him up. But hopefully Pikaboo can make something happen here. I do believe he does get the re-stealth. Easy
nice
re-stealth,
there
easy
on
sap.
Snutz. My jaw is clenching. This is such a nerve-wracking matchup. I mean, he has Vendetta up soon. I don't know. Is it worth him stalling out? Maybe he really wants Devin not to kick him because of that vial. And he thinks it favors him more. Full kidney shot on the Snutz. This could be a lot of damage. Getting those bleeds up with internal bleeding. Gonna kite away once again. But gets caught in the stun, but he feints the stun. Nice play by Pikaboo. Getting caught in a coil now. This is Snutz's turn to do some damage. Here comes that suck around the field. That big suck. Healing Snutz up for so much, though. Vendetta will be up soon. Pikaboo having a lot of C's though, right? Pikaboo, if he can stall this out, has evasion coming up shortly. He has Cloak of Shadows in 20 seconds, Vendetta in 30 seconds. He can reopen here. I think he doesn't want to wait for Vendetta. There's big damage though to kidney shots. That's getting caught here again. Huge plays by Pikaboo. There's the bomb to avoid the pet damage.
Pikaboo might just finish it. He is going in for it. But the stun to counter.
Again, and there's the fear keeping Pikaboo away.
He might go for the suck as well with the fear combination, but breaks out of it. Can he kick this? Kicks it. Able go down.
It's so close. Snutz not
Oh my god, he
done.
uses the crystal. Barely living. Pikaboo floating, trying to reset once again. Blind onto the pet, but blind breaks through.
Oh my god, this dude is ridiculous. Full kidney shot with Vendetta. This has to be.
This is GG. Coil from Snutz, proving us wrong. Snutz is a monster, ladies and gentlemen. Just living through this damage.
God. He needs to go back out of this. This is Vendetta better than I do. Snutz is so low, though. I want him to go back again. This is such a close game. Evasion being used.
Oh my god!
Hiding away.
Putting that rupture on. The damage is taking the drive-by bleed, just like Megatron said. Pikaboo getting a cover, but he does have a kidney shot. The kidney shot is on. Connects. Might go down. Snutz taking the damage. Immediately Trinket immediately kicks that. And down goes Snutz. 1-1. Ladies and gentlemen, that was insane.
This is what I want. I don't care who wins. I just wanted a 1-versus-1 in this matchup, right? I wanted to see who would come out on top after having a 1-on-1 matchup. I don't care if Snutz wins or Pikaboo wins.
That's a round of applause, dude.
This is what we want.
Give me some claps in the chat, boys.
That in the chat.
That was amazing gameplay from both of them.
Like
both players, so good.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, why isn't he? He's just on a different level than me. Obviously, he's waiting for that kidney shot to reopen. No Trinket available. He's playing that perfect. You can't.
What he's doing when he goes behind the pillars, he's hitting the pit, building up the combo. He rupture drive-by, goes back, builds the combo, full kidney. That was perfect.
Going for that Grand Theft Auto drive-by with that kidney shot, making insane plays.
Like
they're both insane, right? I mean, you can't. If you hate on anyone in this matchup, you're crazy.
You
they're both
cannot hate on them.
insane.
But they played perfectly. As I was
And
watching,
Ruby-
I was like, I'm so happy we're doing this. We're summoning like the skills of the 1v1. We don't get to see this. It's always 3v3.
This is the game match, ladies and gentlemen. We will either see the move on forward, or Snutz dragging on forward. I honestly do not know what to expect here. I honestly don't even. I don't have a clue in my mind who is gonna win this match. Pikaboo with the alternative drive-by, committing with the bleed, but getting out real quick. Snutz with the insane defensibility, the survivability of a god. Gul'dan is being summoned, being infused. The avatar of Gul'dan is Snutz, but I don't know if the Gul'dan can handle the move. Pikaboo's about to take it home, or if Snutz is gonna go bring home the money. Oh my god!
Fairytale's gonna die over there. Blood vessels are popping. His neck's gonna explode. Brain cells are popping. The thing is
Oh
here,
my god!
I can't help but think if Pikaboo won that first match, then you might have lost the second match based on the map, and then you had the third map choice, right? But this time, because that's when the first, sometimes World of Warcraft Arena, especially in BlizzCon, it depends on the map selection. So we'll see how this map works for Pikaboo. Already opening with that Oliver Snutz here. Let's see how Snutz reacts to Vendetta. Vendetta being used here again, gets coiled on the Vendetta. Not a good play. This time using Interference, not using Trinket or Wall. Evasion being traded out by Pikaboo. This time Snutz holding all CDs. Here comes the kidney shot. He triggers the kidney shot. So same thing, same pattern as the last match, Savix.
I'm just blown out of my mind. My dad just came, he gave me some nice mails to read. I'm not sure what was going on, but the damage is going through and a lot of cooldowns being used. Snutz still holding his wall though. And they're just getting really, really low to each other, playing very aggro as well. Snutz wants to get to him, but he's just so slow, just crippled like a snail in the pond. Can't even move. Shadow Fury trying to get in.
No snails, go to pond. There's a full kidney shot on the Snutz using that wall. Pikaboo getting a lot more CDs this time out. Last time these CDs were traded, Pikaboo had used his vanish before the wall. Snutz falling super low. This is very scary for Snutz.
Oh my god!
This is so crazy. Pikaboo can end it right here. Snutz has nothing left.
Pikaboo is going to take the win, ladies and gentlemen.
And Pikaboo takes down Snutz. Incredible. The move triumphs on. Shout out to Snutz. Insane player. The move takes it.